Wow.
So,
Nothing but mutton.
I'm the Hobbit.
and it's raining.
It's
raining.
California right now.
Hey.
Was in the land of
Which
deep
is-
wet.
Which is formerly
He's
written.
about to get much wetter.
Also, here's Keeley. He looks a little different from the fucking movie, doesn't he?
Ah, so this is that kind of
And
fanfiction.
yet he's
Alright.
still the most fuckable dwarf here.
I can't believe there is that kind of fanfiction.
Never mind. I am way more into Owen.
At the beginning, and sometimes at the end of each chapter, you can talk to these fuckers. So I do it.
Because
sometimes they say funny things.
These lands many years ago. Their gear is still scattered about. Our food supplies are low after one of our ponies took fright and bolted.
And sometimes they refer to the book, what actually happened in it.
Find that pony and eat it, Bilbo.
Tell Bomber to stop running. A little starving will help slim him down.
Bifer's an asshole.
Allow me to introduce you to all of your companions. Dwarf, 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 and King Dwarf.
Are you purposely saying dwarf?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Why not just say dork? Dork is funnier.
Because dwarf sounds like dwarf, but not quite. And also dwarf is funnier.
Scuttle off
Yeah.
and investigate that fire hut. See if
It's Gandalf.
That was Thorin being a dickhead.
Gandor.
Thorin looks so damn different from every other incarnation I've ever seen of him.
He's supposed to look like that. He's supposed to be old and grizzled.
He did fine in the Tolkien version. I mean, not Tolkien, but the Rankin-Bass version.
Yeah. But you know what they say? Two's a penny, three's a crowd.
Whoops, I fell.
I thought you were going to say something about how much he
Certainly doesn't look as
Bass
friendly as our
rank.
Shire hound.
Also, where are you looking, Bilbo? There's no fucking wolf here yet.
There it is.
Whoopee! Also, that's a very tiny wolf.
Yeah, it is a very tiny wolf.
It's like the opposite of a dire wolf.
It's bad enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These wolves are
Bilbo's-
tiny.
Considering the
funny thing, we also did that with wolves. We bred them to be larger. Originally, wolves were hobbits.
no, they weren't.
We're going with our weird fucking hobbit lore.
Yeah.
That's the
You start-
opposite of dire wolf. That's an encouraging wolf.
No, that's a small wolf.
Oh dear.
If they ever discover a dwarf wolf species, I want them to call it the small wolf.
What's the opposite of the word dire?
Encouraging.
Critical.
So they're courage wolves.
Yes.
Also, I missed this on the way down, but here's a plant that bites you. Some of them spit
did-
at you, and
yeah.
they're absolutely a pain in the ass.
Man, why didn't
So-
Jackson put those in his Hobbit movies?
Just
Because
wait, there's
Jackson-
things coming up later that you're really gonna like.
I feel like Jackson was looking for any excuse to have a monster, and he might as well have stolen it from a Hobbit video game.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'd be copyright issues if that was the case.
No, there wouldn't.
Yes, there would.
You can have giant plants and not be like sued by fucking. I mean, first of all, Sierra isn't gonna have the money to sue you. Did you see how Easy Shoot Larry said? The answer is not well.
Was that series alive or dead at this point?
After Magnum Cum Laude, that series is dead as disco, baby.
So, yeah, it sells titties, so if you can't sell titties, you're doing.
Magnum cum laude was a thing that happened. Yeah. And the less we say about it, the better.
So I'm noticing that your camera is not exactly always on your side.
The controls for this game are really fucking janky. Also, you notice how much goddamn damage that plant did by biting my ass?
I wasn't paying attention, so no.
That plant was trying to eat the entire ass. The
Yeah, it
entire
was using-
ass.
It was using its tongue and everything.
That
Let's get all
plant
up
was
in
trying
there.
to take up thousands upon thousands of irate bloggers on their offer.
I get it.
Hey, Gandalf, what you doing over here?
It's not Gandalf. This is Balin.
Those ledges look...
That is an awfully tall dwarf.
If they're too far apart, use your walking stick to help you jump. Good luck, Bilbo.
Hey, Bilbo, need me to remind you how a walking stick works?
He does, actually, because the game hasn't taught me up to this point. I just kind of remembered the controls.
Bilbo, those rumpy-pumpies work for Nasty Nork. Hit them with your headbutt and send them flying. Thank you for freeing me, Bilbo.
There you go.
I don't know why I'm going this way. I'm supposed to be going this way.
Gotta get all that fine loot.
Gotta get that bling.
Gotta get that health. Gotta get strong.
Gotta get stronger to fight them trolls.
Oh, yeah, we're
And
not
then-
fighting any trolls.
And then fight the drunk female Scottish
Fuck.
trainer. No!
That
Callie, you suck.
I glitched off the fucking mountain. This game is a PlayStation 2 game. You have to remember that. Sometimes it's just gonna suck.
You know, you never did that in Star Fox Adventures. No, sir.
Hey now,
Sometimes you
Scappa.
did.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Just ask our friends, the Fez doors.
They're nobody's friend.
So are these plants based on anything in the books?
No.
Yeah, in the books, Bilbo mentions pipeweed, and that's a plant, and there we go.
Oh, thank you, Bilbo.
Peter Jackson!
And then there's the wereworms.
Yeah.
That may or may not exist, but Peter Jackson took them to mean it existed and took it in a direction it shouldn't have gone.
I flipped through the art book for the third Hobbit movie, and it's so clear that Peter Jackson just could not give less of a shit about what he was making, and was just filling it with monsters to distract himself from how much he hated making these goddamn films. Which, to be fair, if I was doing a film product I was not hot on, that is exactly what I would do with all the millions of dollars they gave me to
I
make
can
it.
reach that floodgate.
Just fill it with
I can
monsters.
Shut off this water.
Like, if someone was
Yeah.
like, you gotta make a Twilight movie adaptation, and each movie is 3 films, I'd be like, fuck! Alright, I'm gonna fill it with a whole bunch of extra sexy vampire ladies.
There, I wanted to show you exactly how much water Bilbo can take, and it's not at all.
So Hobbits can't swim.
Bilbo cannot swim at all.
That's stupid.
I never took the classes at
I
the
can
Hobbit
reach
gym.
that floodgate.
I didn't like the instructor, he was very sweaty.
Yeah, but that's just a demonstration that he can go kind of over his head a little bit. You can get away with it. But if you go any farther than that, you're just gonna fucking drown.
Wow, that pipeweed was really tough. Glad this is all canon, right, PJ?
So,
Yeah.
is the original 3 movies for Lord of the Rings actually considered good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're fine.
Okay.
I think they got some issues, but like they're as good as a 3-movie adaptation probably could be.
Because
They are not my thing.
I noticed that our group is incredibly super fucking critical of Peter Jackson's work.
I am super fucking critical of Peter Jackson's Hobbit.
Yeah.
I do not like his Hobbit movies, and I will say so in great detail until I am dead.
Yes.
I dislike a lot of little details of his adaptation of the Lord of the Rings, but that's just me nitpicking, so I usually leave it alone unless somebody asks me.
Then we get the Scatterbrand. That's fucking wonderful.
And I
Yes,
still need
please.
to translate it into a horror.
A very overzealous Lord of the Ring fan killing people because they're not understanding of the goodness of Lord of the
So
Rings.
would you say that this game itself introduces horror flora?
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a key in the middle of the fucking forest.
Yeah. That's where the skeleton left it.
Yeah.
The
He dropped
skeleton left a long time ago, dude.
You know, they mentioned skeletons in Lord of the Rings, so that means skeletons exist and therefore can be ambulatory and drop keys everywhere.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson signed off on it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Is
Look,
there-
he's a skeleton. He had a lot of places to be. He couldn't pay attention to everything
Here's the
that
thing,
fell
he
out of
didn't
him.
have pockets. He didn't have pockets.
Yeah, they rotted away.
He just tried to hold that key and it fell out of his hand, and you know, what do you do? You're
He couldn't do a Dr. Fox and shove it in his own eye socket.
Also, yes, here, these things exist, right?
What the fuck are those?
What are those? I can't see them very well.
Those are Middle Earth frogs. A frog is mentioned at one point in The Hobbit.
It looks like a shrieker. Yeah, it's not shrieking.
Yeah, well, you know, Middle Earth's a weird place. Frogs can be a little bit different in Middle Earth.
Is that Betamon? Were those Betamons?
Yeah, you know, Digimon exists in Middle Earth. At one point, Bilbo says, quick, write Tamagotchi in this copy of The Hobbit. Quick, do it. Yep, see right here, page 15, Bilbo says Tamagotchi, and Digimon are a Tamagotchi, so there we go. Okay, we're covered for when the Tamagotchi appeared in level 4. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck those things are. They have no name. They're not explained, and I don't care. It's a video game.
I'm just gonna call them Betamon.
That's fair. They do look like Betamon.
They look like shriekers a little bit.
Like, they had the frog look, they had the mohawk, and they had the arms ending in spikes. You're right, they did look a lot like Betamon.
Also, it's interesting how Alphamon is a giant fucking night robot, while Betamon's a cute little frog thing.
Also, every time you kill one of these planets, boom, boom, are you hitting them with dynamite or something?
Everything explodes in this game. Don't you
She
know
was
their
Beta
diet?
in name, but Alpha in our hearts.
Yeah, at one point someone said bursting of delight or something in The Hobbit, so now everything explodes when it dies. Come on, Peter Jackson signed off on this, so we're good.
If you can't tell, we don't like the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, just a smidge. Just a
We're not
smidge.
sure how well we're getting that across, but we don't like the Hobbit movies. Just want to make sure everybody gets that.
I feel some mistakes were made.
I will say this for the Hobbit movies. They got the trolls right.
They kind of got
I
the
want
trolls right, yeah.
to say they got Smog right, but that's a case.
They did not get Smog right.
I liked them giving Bilbo the moment where he tricks the trolls instead of Gandalf. I liked that. That's one change I'm okay with in Peter Jackson's Hobbit movie.
Yeah, that was a good change.
Even if it makes Gandalf seem a bit more unhelpful, I liked it.
You know, they could have done Smog right if they let him have his and legs and wings.
And if they cast a good actor, and if they didn't fuck up all of his speech by rewriting it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Including the fucking iconic goddamn...
Mistakes were
Fans
made.
are like, I am fire, I am death. Fuck you! Fuck you, you Sherlock fucks! Fuck you! Take your Martin Freeman, take your Benedict Cumberbatch and shove it right up your ass! You fucking... Get the fuck out of my dragon! Get the fuck out of my dragon with this shit!
Rant.
We feel like there were some mistakes made on the Hobbit movie.
Yeah,
We
there were
don't
some
know how
mistakes.
well we're getting that across, though, so we just want to let you know.
Yeah,
We
as
want our
vocally
Smog.
as possible.
We want our
You
Smog.
fire, I am death. Fuck you!
A lot of us want our Smog to be a certain way, and it was not the way we wanted.
That dragon wasn't Smog. Whoops.
Yeah, that was.
And then Smaug appeared on, I think it was the Bear Report, and he was
Yeah.
actually in character.
Yeah.
Because Stephen Colbert actually likes The Hobbit. And Stephen Colbert's Smog was fucking great.
I haven't read that far ahead. No spoilers, please. Oh, the ending will get you right here.
Stephen Colbert did a better
I have
adaptation
my
of the
feelings.
conversation of Smog than the actual fucking Nature of the Hobbit movie.
Yeah.
He was closer to Tolkien's spirit.
Also, Smoke appeared in the Colbert finale.
I remember. Oh, that was a good time before the dark times.
Yeah.
And now you have 6 points of... No, 5. 5 hit points.
Yeah, they don't last very long.
Do they go away permanently?
No, they just don't last very long because everything starts to hit like a truck. Like, immediately.
This is why
Like
hobbits
an
don't
emu.
go on adventure.
That's why
Yeah.
hobbits have to be rogues and other classes that avoid combat altogether.
Just like the Kira.
Except in
Hey!
5e. Because in 5e you can do whatever the hell you want.
The more I've thought about it, the more I really do want to do a campaign that is set in something roughly akin to Middle-earth, and set up like you're just gonna do the quest from the Hobbit, and then just see how off the rails it gets.
You make friends with the dragon.
I'd love it.
Like, yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, The Hobbit's a very well-structured story. What if you did The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings with the same adventuring party, and just saw what would happen with that same basic setup, but you're having to adapt to players making very different choices?
Okay, where did whirlpools fit in Middle-earth?
I was getting ready to ask that as my what? Like, seriously.
Don't you remember they came across one in the book? Don't you remember?
No! No, I don't remember.
Yeah, in Chapter 7, Bilbo Baggins is like, oh fuck, there's a whirlpool in this forest. And they're like, yes, a magic whirlpool. Peter Jackson can totally include this in his movie.
Yeah, like
This looks like a bitch to do.
It
Yeah,
is
let's
a bitch to
consult
do.
Radagast the Brown
It's
about
hard to
it.
see where the platforms is too, so holy shit, game.
Yeah, it was this dark when I was doing it as well. I can't fucking see any of this.
This is a war crime.
yeah.
So I'm just
Are you
gonna go
supposed to be
around.
going for the middle?
Yeah, I have to get to the middle to that, there's a chain or a vine hanging there, and I have to climb up it. I'm going around and around in a circle because there's courage points, and all I have to do is stand here and be lazy to get them, so why not? And you think I could pole vault and make it from here? No, you can't. You die.
Thorin, get your fucking ass over here and do this yourself.
Thorin can't do shit.
Well, he better start.
Thorin's a little bitch.
Thorin is a little bitch.
He is a bitch, and he is also little.
I'm Thorin, I've got dragon sickness.
Just a greedy asshole is what I am. Bullshit dragon sickness.
So you're as bad as a dragon.
Oh yeah, he's a bad dragon.
You shove them directly up your ass and other orifices.
Isn't being a greedy asshole the definition of dragon sickness? Isn't that why it's named that?
Yes.
Yes.
Would that be
Basically.
luck?
Yes, but then the movie made it literal because fuck.
Peter
Fuck!
Jackson.
Because Peter Jackson wanted to call forward to Lord of the Rings, so he's like, I'm gonna have another piece of jewelry make a person go, ooh, while music plays menacingly. Because that's what Lord of the Rings is! People looking at jewelry and going, ugh, while the music is all like, that's it now! That's what this fucking series is!
I kind of liked it that Thorin was playing a greedy in the movie. Like, these movies are not perfect, but I kind of like that. Like,
Well, he was
Yes,
greedy.
He is greedy in the books.
It's just that they
Oh,
gave
it's
the
greed
excuse of it.
magic.
Yeah, they gave the excuse of it being an actual illness instead of him just being a greedy asshole.
Yeah, like the book makes it clear dragon sickness is what people call it when a person, starts valuing their wealth over the people who are important to them. The book is like, this is, it's not a literal sickness, Peter! It's not literal, Peter!
Also,
It's a figure of speech, Peter!
Can't go back now.
I'm used
Oh my.
to thinking elves are bitches, but Legolas just called this man's child ugly to his face.
Blimey, it don't look like
I'm not
muppet
okay
in
with
the
that.
morrow.
Nobody's
It's
okay
okay,
with that.
Legolas
Wow.
would later fuck that child and make it all better.
Shut your mouth.
these are
Can't
some
expect
gnarly
me to
looking
stop here
trolls.
just to be ate by you and Bird. 3
Is Legolas like
huge
Jacob in
trolls.
Twilight? Did he imprint on
I
Gimli
bet
at
it
that moment?
What?
Uh,
Just say that a really
Oh.
burglar would
He might
That
have.
romance was the biggest mistake of the
Is that
trilogy.
what Peter Jackson was
I could sneak
implying
past them
that
when they aren't looking and take it.
that Legolas, like the werewolves
need
in
to stay away
Twilight,
from those
imprints
noisy
upon
leaves,
his
though.
future mate at first sight, and in this case, it was outside with Locket Gimli.
Oh my god.
Well, did he take that locket with him and like just sit there looking at it? And when his father walked by, he started like hastily putting under his pillow and grabbing a picture of Toriel so his father wouldn't know.
God. Oh.
Can't let Dad know that I'm into dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what I'm doing right here is trying to think if there's anything I'm supposed to be doing before I go after the trolls. I don't think there is.
Also, I like these trolls' designs. They're very colorful.
I do like the troll's design.
Yeah.
Also, I'm getting ready to do this because if you don't do this correctly, it sucks. A whole lot.
Also, are they kind of short for trolls? At least, I think. I don't know. You have to get Bilbo next to him.
Well, trolls come in all sizes.
Mm-hmm. And all
Some are-
shapes.
And
Some
all
are little-
flavors.
Some are literal kaiju, and some are the size of bacteria, and they'll kill you from inside.
Yeah. That's how Lord of the Rings goes, right, TT?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Silmarillion? We'll just say it's in the Silmarillion. No one's gonna check.
No, nobody's gonna check that shit.
It's okay.
I will fucking check it. If you are lying to me, I will.
No,
It's part
you're
of
not
Norse
gonna
myth-
check anything in the Silmarillion.
It's part of Norse mythology. Don't you remember that one story where Thor shrinks down to the size of a cell and he goes inside his friend and he battles a bunch of tiny trolls mano a mano?
Yeah.
No!
It's in the same issue where Thor teams up with Godzilla.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We get to sneak again. Only I'm not actually... You can't actually use the sneak mechanic or you get caught, because they'll catch you.
He has an ugly ass troll.
He does his best.
Leg of food.
I do like how they're animated, though.
Yeah, they're.
They are extremely jiggly.
They're very jiggly.
Yeah.
Watch them.
wonder if Nasty Nork is gonna hear about these Hobbit fellas.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Bilbo Baggins.
Did he see you?
He did not see me, no.
Wobble,
Also-
wobble, wobble, wobble.
This chest is a fucking bitch. Look at him. Look at how jiggly he is. Look at this fucking asshole chest. If I had failed that, it would have killed me. Like, instantly.
Oh, lovely.
He's dancing.
Yeah, what he's supposed to, I think, be doing is coming over here and scratching his back on these rocks. I don't know why he keeps moving back and forth.
You died.
You nasty little rabbit. It looks
Well,
tasty.
You know, that happens
What is it?
sometimes.
Yeah.
He was scratching his ass on that rock. That's what he was doing.
He was. So
It
yeah,
sounds very. He's kind of head.
Thank
True
you,
inspired.
Scappa.
Jiggle my belly, jiggle my tits. I'm an orca, that's how it goes.
I honestly think you. I honestly,
Ghosts!
I honestly
Oh,
thought
I'm
you-
glad I'm recording this, TT.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were supposed to get caught, considering that happens in the book.
No, you're
Yeah,
supposed to
but
get caught at the
specific
end.
moment.
Yeah.
First you got a stick, a hot dog, and this guy's ass crack.
Cause it's right there, look at it. The seam goes all the way up to his neck.
What if Bilbo could do that thing that one guy did and, like, take a knee and pray by it? You guys remember that guy?
Hey, look, you're doing this now.
All the nerd sass packs at Magic the Gathering conventions or whatever.
Hey, look at that. You're actually sneaking. You said we wouldn't be using it.
You don't use it a lot. Most of the time, you're just trying to run past before they see you.
Also, I think. Delicious, nutritious courage points.
Yeah, I'm rapidly going to stop caring about getting all the courage points. Just so you know.
That's fair.
Also, yes, camera, thank you for telling me where exactly I am.
You're welcome, Scapper.
And now you're in the leaves.
How'd you like to play this shitty mini game to get this chest open?
I wouldn't, but I have to. Damn it, Bilbo!
It didn't explode. How about that?
Boing.
Man, can you imagine if Peter Jackson's Hobbit movie and where Bilbo is just going around behind the trolls, trying and failing to pole vault over various stones?
Slamming into things.
Just 3 uninterrupted minutes of that happening in the background while the trolls just sort of like sit by a campfire not noticing and eating their mutton.
That would actually be some pretty good goddamn slapstick.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I'm not even making that as a joke suggestion. That'd be fucking great.
You kind of would.
I would love that.
The trolls in that movie do act pretty dense, so...
Only the camera only lingers to see Bilbo just vaulting around in the background when they talk about their dinner options.
That is an exaggerated as fuck yawn.
Well, you have to have time to sneak past them, you know. It's almost like this is some sort of video game.
Do you have to sneak, or do you just run?
I have to sneak. If I don't sneak there, he will catch me.
God, he reminds me of a former friend I had.
Yeah, One-Tooth Billy. Hated it when people weren't sneaking by him.
His name was Bradley, actually.
Okay. Here, there's like courage points in between these rocks. I absolutely just say fuck it.
Oh god, that yawn is annoying.
Jiggle, 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 wiggle.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, now I just take a fucking run for it. I almost didn't get that. Also, yeah, the wallet talks because it's magic. Peter Jackson didn't put that in there because it was lame or something, I guess. Just like the talking eagles were unbelievable or something.
To be fair, the talking coin purse was cut out of later editions of The Hobbit, so I can understand that change, but the eagles should have fucking talked, because then it would shut people up about why they don't use the fucking eagles, like the eagles are a taxi service. Shit-ass fanboys. Yeah, I fucking see you if you're how it should have ended horse shit. Maybe the eagles got shit to do, asshole. Think about that?
No, they don't. Fucking pricks.
What are they up to?
When the dwarves crept up to investigate, the trolls popped them all into
They
sacks.
made one of them say a racial slur, and the other two could not
The
abide.
trolls started arguing. Gandalf imitated their voices.
Also, I like
and
how the way
tricked
the
them into a
statue
nasty
ends up,
fight.
like,
Then
one of them
fought
biting
until dawn.
the guy in
When
the
the sun
arm.
rose, the trolls
That's a
turned
lot more
to
interesting than other...
Just standing around.
Just
Well, at
standing
least they
around.
died in a dignified pose.
Dignified, yes.
Yeah.